Now you should see me and also the presentation as well. Yeah. How do you hear me? Yeah. Please write your plus if you hear me well. Yeah, and let's start. Yeah, I see our clients already writing in the chat. Yeah, good to see you. Thank you for joining to our presentation. So today we are doing English presentation with me, and tomorrow we will have Russian speaking presentation. So you can also welcome to join. And then tomorrow we will start our pre-sale at 8 at 6 UTC time. So it's for example in Kiev time it will be 9 p.m. 9 in the morning, in the evening. Okay, yeah, let's start. So my name is Andrew. Maybe someone know me, someone saw me before in the chat or on the presentation as well. So I am a CMO and co-founder of Binaryx platform. Yeah, I'm going to present you our Sky Garden property that we will launch tomorrow. So we our property was in Montenegro in August, and in 2 months, yeah, it's already almost 2 months that we didn't see each other. So let's start from the new property, and I will tell you what is unique in it and why it's actually one of the best opportunity in that we had before. So first of all, yeah, let me speak about our platform. So by the time we have more than 1.2 million already tokenized properties in 3 locations. So it's Bali, mostly it's in Bali, Turkey, and Montenegro. So this year we launched 2 more locations. We started from Bali actually, and launched 2 more new locations. Also, we paid out more than 150K in rental income to our investor. By this time, we have more than 1,000 active investors. So it who at least has one token. Yeah, and so actually this is just rental income. Yeah, so we have property rental properties that is generated already rental income. It's under a property management company, and now we will talk about another product, construction investment, that is a little bit different, and I will tell you what's the difference if somebody didn't know about our product, construction investment. So first of all, I think most of you know where is the money in real estate. Yeah, so we as a platform started from ready to rent property that generated rental income, and the yield usually general average about 13% annually. So this is the normal profitability in Bali properties, average profitability, I would say. And it was when we launched last year in March. So we launched with the ready to rent property, and I think more than 1 year. So we just tokenized property that is rented out. Then our clients was asking, okay, guys, so we want to see better opportunities that is just ready to rent property, because we know that maybe someone already earned more money on it. And yeah, and we have heard you. And in June this year, in the end of the June, we launched our new property, our new product that's called construction properties. And as we see, the most profitable investments in real estate, first of all, it's on the pre-construction stage, when it's even didn't start the construction. Yeah, when you have just land plot and there is no fundament at all. Then the second stage is when it's already started to construction is started. Yeah, and you have possibility to earn more money because during the construction the property is appreciate more and more. The capital appreciation, I mean. And then when we already built property, so it's cost more, at the same time profitability from the rent less. And I mean, like if you buy the already built property. So, and we see the also time to profit in it, it's also different. So as early you invest in pre-construction on the construction stage, so as longer you need to wait until you have an exit or first profit. Yeah, and the risk level also different. So I would say when we started from ready to rent property, it's so we as a young platform started with minimum risk. You know, when you have you have no doubt that is something can go wrong. You know, you just buy ready to rent property and getting the rental income instantly. So now we have a lot of, and we had actually a lot of requests from developers also that wanted to use the instrument of tokenization and fractional ownership um, to sell their property and attract financial for their property. So, and as logical, we created this new product construction investment that allow you to earn much more or on real investing in real estate. So before you had 10 15 maximum profitability from rental income. So I would say we had property who even generating 16. So you can now buy it on the secondary market, but now I would say it less likely that we will see such properties because so actually Bali's market is also changing, you know, and it's quite hard. So it's possible, but I would say on the rental properties, so you can rely on 10, 12, 13% APR that you can invest in. And after it, so we launched the new product construction properties that can generate up to 40% APR, so average profitable average profitability. And now you can see on our properties that is already listed on the marketplace. For example, our last properties is Montenegro properties in the north of Montenegro, so it's generate 30, as I remember, 37 APR at the moment. So now, but we are talking about our new opportunity that is Bali. So we know that our clients like Bali, and actually, as we started from Bali, you know, and most of you maybe understand that this is like a super hot location where people wanna live, where people wanna travel, and that's why the actually demand on the Bali's property is quite high. So let's talk about what we can if we compare properties, tokenized property, with other way of investment, for example deposit in the bank or gold. So you can see that let me move you one moment. Yeah, so you can see here that is ROI and APR from these assets is less. For example, we can see on the deposit that is you can just even not cover from inflation. So if we see on gold, for example, assets, so you can see, okay, like it's you can earn much more, but at the same time you should understand, okay, what is going on with the gold at the moment. It's I would not say that it's quite volatile asset at the moment, but it's also dependent on what is going on financial market, as well as on the real estate. So, but real estate, I would say it's the most capitalized market in the world. So it's uh, in three times more liquidity in than in stock market. And actually, we are on the Binaryx platform. We are doing this asset liquid, so it's actually our goal and our mission. So why invest in construction property? First of all, we are trying to find rare properties, exclusive properties that you can see that is really good investment opportunity. So we are doing own research. We are doing due deal and trying to find good developers that is have concept, on this property. And also it's generating because of that, it's generating good profitability. And also you can as I said before, that we are making real estate liquid, so you should uh, exit from your investment at any time. So it's our goal, like when you just click on one button and you can sell your property, or you can exchange your property on stable coins or dollar, euro, doesn't matter. So actually what we are doing in when we are looking for a property, so actually it's some checklist, when we are comparing a lot of I would say a lot of properties, a lot of I would say it's some special, for example, developer reputation. Yeah, so you need to understand who is this developer, can you trust them. So actually, when every investor is trying to invest in real estate, so he goes through this whole list, but I would say you need a lot of time, to check everything, from developer reputation, from location, especially when you are not on that market, when you are, for example, from 1,000 kilometers from Bali, and you need people who really understand this market properly and quite good. So we are checking a lot of factors, and especially infrastructure, and what is the material of this property, and how it's actually can generate rental income, or how it can uh, appreciate, how it increase property appreciation. So because a lot of developers, they can tell you, okay, like our property will generate this rental income, but and it's huge problem. So people just believe in words, and they are not checking so deeply. So actually, we as a platform make the investment in real estate much safer for you. So we are checking all developers, all properties, and so for sure you need to do your own research. So you're like responsible. It's investment, it's always has risk, and you as an investor should be aware of it, that it's your own decision. And but we are working with risk, and so we are checking the property, and this is important for us to provide you a good investment opportunity. And that's after the checking all of this all of these parameters, so we can list the property on our marketplace. And you should be more sure, in these opportunities that, for example, you can speak with some real estate agencies that you didn't know, or you could saw some ads, so see the high profitability, but and then in the end of the day, you should understand, okay, why this high profitability you will get it. So for what reason, and what is inside, to not buy the cat in the black bag. Yeah. So actually, how works construction investment in Binaryx platform? First, we make developers audit, as I said, checking the lot of parameters and then listing the project. Second, so Binaryx platform, this property is divided into shares that called tokens, and you can buy as many shares or tokens as you want. So in construction properties, is divided for 10,000 tokens each property. Then investors can buy these tokens and get their stake. So you can buy from one tokens, sorry, you can buy from $50. So actually, it can be, in this case of this property, can be 2 or 3 tokens, I would say. Yeah, so the minimum investment amount is 50 USDT, $50. So yeah, and you can buy 1%, 3%, 0.1%, yeah, as how much you want. And then so once the property constructed and rented out, you are starting getting the rental income, and then you can make an exit from this property when it's already grows in value. So, and let's look on our project stage, how it actually happened. So first of all, we have initial and or reconstruction funding. So this is the first stage when we need to collect 30% for this property, and we understand, okay, so this project will happen. Yeah, so for this property, for this stage, we understand that, okay, we have quite a lot of interest and people is investing in it, and so then we can continue the fundraising. Actually, we have for it the wait list. So actually, I think most of you is actually join the wait list. If not, so it's time to do it. But so we actually understand before even sales start how in average, how it's will be, what is the demand will be, yeah, on this property. So the second stage, move into the second stage from 30% to 100. Yes, this is a construction funding. This is the main stage of the funding, and so when we are collecting another amount of investment. And the third stage, when the already property is built, and so we collect the all money for this property, and property is already built, so it's starting generate rental income. So it's renting out, and then you can make an investment exit. So it's actually a choice. For example, you can make an exit from this investment, or you can further, get in the rental income and just sell it at any time you want. So we have secondary market. You can go on the secondary market and sell it, for example, partly. Yeah, for example, you can sell 10% of your token or 5%. So it's actually, we are making flexible strategies for your investment. So I will tell you later. So we have some scenarios that I can explain how it works. Anyway, yeah, I see you started to write the questions. So I will answer on your question in the end of the presentation. Yeah. So write your questions, and we will look into it, I think, in 25 minutes, maybe less. So how you actually make an exit? Yeah. So first of all, developers sell the property for the price. For example, for the Sky Garden property, you see $120,000 per for this property. It's one bedroom apartment, 41 square meters. Then when it's built already, so it's growing in value, and it's worth more. And people buying the shares of this property, as I said before, and then according to the shares, when the property already increased in value, so you are getting your profit according to your share. Yeah. So as you see, for example, okay, the property grew up in value on 24,000. Yeah, for example, if you bought at 2.5%, so of this property you will get 3,000 for 3,600. So you will have this presentation after, so you can look through it and look closer through it. So don't worry. So you can read all this text here and also ask the question in our landlord chat. So if you, for example, see, or I don't know, we don't have time to answer on all the question in detail, so we can answer on it in our chat. Yeah, and this also we have special algorithm here in this construction property. So this algorithm is making higher ROI, higher returns for first investors. Why we did so? So actually, we understand that this first stages, they are more, I would say, the early stages, they are more. I would say that we need that people invest on the early stages and closing faster and faster. So that's why it's like a benefit, for early investor to get more higher ROI and APR, and that motivate people to invest on the early stage. So that's why we made special algorithm that is making slowly increasing the price of the token for each token. So first token, for example, starting price 10.75, then second token 10.76, and so on. So, and actually, as earlier you invest, as much higher returns you will get. But anyway, so I will tell you the cases when you can also get the good profitability even on the later stage. So it depends on a few dimensions. So it's also the times it's influencing it. But anyway, so we have starting price and we have exit price. Yeah, and you can easily calculate this ROI of your investments. But you should know that as many tokens you are buying, so the price will be higher because it's averaging. Yeah, and actually, I will show you on the calculator how it works. Yeah, so the value of so you are investing now on the, for example, 10 or 11 dollars per token average. Yeah, and in the end you will get, for every token you bought, for every token you invest, you get $14.4 per token. So this is some illustration how you can see the distribution of the price. So actually we have 10,000 token, and this is as more tokens you will see that more price will be. Yeah, and you can see, for example, here on the left side, 0.75, then it's increasing to the, so as more token we sell, as higher price will be. And this is make a balance between early and late investor. So you should understand that, for example, if the price of the token will be the equal, for example, we will sell each token for, I don't know, $12, and everyone just will wait for the, for the later stage. So it's not equal, and it's not honest. So, and as you are investing real estate in classical way, you also getting the less price from developers, and every quarter they can increase the price. So in our case, this is price is algorithmically increasing, so we don't need to do anything, so we have just number of token, we have time to exit, and this is adjusted by itself, as you see. And for example, for our previous property, you can see that profitability is also changing every day. Depends on how much people buying these tokens. So I will show you the product, and then yeah, we will go through the property, and then move into your questions. Okay, let me present my screen. Do you see my screen? Yeah, I see. I hope you see my screen. Okay. So this is our property, Nexa Sky Garden. Now here you cannot see the button invest because now it's a waiting list. And if you didn't join the waiting list, so join, because you will know when the property will start selling. You will get important notification about this selling, and you will not miss this date or this moment, because as we have UTC time, it's United Coordinated Time. It's actually quite sometimes quite difficult to understand, okay, what is this time in my time zone. So yeah, let's go to the construction, and we can see, for example, let's say on our last property, yeah, how it works. So we have here button invest, and now we can buy these tokens. So let's say, okay, I want to invest $50. Yeah, I will get one token. So I see the price here. I see the price on exit. So agree with investment agreements, confirm transaction. Yes. Now I see that this transaction is going through blockchain, and yeah, so I need to confirmation of my purchase and my investment. So let's see how it's going on. So first, second, and it should work. Easily. Yeah, so we just invested in a Montenegro real estate property. Now it's congratulations. And I can see in the dashboard, yeah, my property. So I see here that I have two tokens. So one token I had before, and $77 value. So it actually also grew up in already a little bit. Yeah, so it's 0.02%. So, and we have so you can easily switch from rental property to reconstruction property, and see as people will buy the tokens, you will see here the growth of the value of your tokens. So, and here you can see also for what price you purchase these tokens, and what is the current price and what the price will be on exit. So I think it's everything clear. So if you have questions, just let me know what is what I need to answer. Yeah, so let's go through. One moment, stop sharing screen at this stage. Yeah, let's go next. So and let's now look at two different scenarios how you can invest in construction property. I see that most of our clients, they are actually trying to invest in the start of the sale. As actually it's logical because it's the highest profitability on the first stage. But then you can have also the moment when you can invest in even in the later stage, and you can, okay, if you are, for example, getting some income, every month, so you should understand that you can invest later, because the profitability is adjusting. So um, let me show. Yeah, for example, let's say we are investing here in the start of the sale. So we have token purchase price 10.8 average, yeah, and so time to exit 12 months, token price on exit 14.4. In this case, we have 31% ROI and 28.6% APR. So it's average early in profitability. And in 12 months, you will get $3,176 returns. And let's look in the second case when you can buy, for example, in the end or in the middle, yeah, between middle and the end, for example. So let's see here, you can buy tokens on $12.5. So it's already 6 months. Yeah, you have 6 months, for example, in 6 months. Yeah, so you are buying these tokens. And in this case, we see that ROI is actually lower than it was on the first stage. Yeah, 35% it was on the start and 13.2%. So it's actually big difference. But if we calculate this profitability in average early rate, so it's actually will be almost the same. I say almost because so it's recalculating, yeah, so it's just dividing this ROI on 6 months, yeah, and you will get almost the same profitability. So on I would say the investors actually they are counting this metrics, this APR. ROI, it's like general, but true profitability is actually APR. That is actually we are showing on our platform. Yeah, so as I said, you can invest in any stage. Just you should see, okay, what is APR at the moment, and is it like for me okay this APR or not? And you can compare this APR between the different properties in construction or in rental properties, and choose, okay, for me, for example, this period is okay, 6 months, 26% APR, 13% ROI. Okay, I am good, yeah, with it, and you can invest in on this stage. Yeah, let's look now closer to our property, Sky Garden. So this is actually eco apartment that is built from eco materials. It's now one of the biggest trend, especially in Bali. We also had one of the eco apartment before, and it was super good demand on it. That people like this concept, eco apartment with the roof, terrace, rooftop terrace with a lot of trees, and build it from eco materials with solar panels. So this is actually Sky Garden from Nexa developer. This is all about it. I will share after the presentation the article that describe more in details about the Sky Garden, and you can see, okay, what is unique in the Sky Garden. And this property is already started to build, and I would say so. It's already on the good velocity, on the good speed of construction. And as you see on the photo, so it's made by eco materials, and actually have the good design. Yeah, about Nexa developers. First, this property is located in Pereirinan district, so it's actually we before we tokenized property in different location in different districts, and most of them were in Canggu. So this is one of the I would say it's most popular district in Bali. So it's a lot of people there. So it's quite a party place, and a lot of tourists is actually renting out there. This property is located in near the Canggu, so it's Pereirinan district. It's quite a calm district, and this is good for people who don't like a lot of noise, who wanna be more near the nature, and they are tired from parties. They don't want to make a big, a huge party, and actually this is a concept aligned with it. You can read it in our article about why it's like here, and what is the benefit of it. But this district is actually become quite popular in the moment, because this is near, this all this nightlife near the all popular places, but at the same time you can I don't know, you can have a silence just in Pereirinan district, and don't feel a lot of traffic jams, a lot of people, crowds, and so on. Yeah, let's go with our developer. So Nexa, this is actually not a pioneer on the construction. So by this time, Nexa is already built more than 12 residential and commercial complexes. Nexa now is also the company who is managing the property. So it's actually full cycle of the property construction and management. So you can be sure that everything, when they build this property, they will take care of it, and you actually don't need to think about, okay, what will be the next. So actually the concept of our product is that you will be relaxed from what will happen next when you invest your money. So because we have management companies, we have real estate expert who is taking care, we have lawyers who is taking care of everything, and you are just in our customers is getting the benefit from it. So by this time, Nexa is already invest more than 35 millions capital in real estate, and you can see, if you are just Googling about Nexa, you can see already complexes is already working. You can read the reviews in Google, you can call them and ask what's actually the you can ask about, okay, how it's like going on in this property. And they have more than 380 employees at the moment. So actually it's really good developers and trustable. Now, as I said, they already built projects in Bali. It's next a hillside townhouse in Canggu, riverside villas. So they are building also villas. and townhouses. For example, townhouse in Uluwatu, also super popular district in Bali. So, and what I can also say about this is the eco-friendly, I would say construction, yeah, and they use innovative materials and solutions. For example, they have solar panel on the roof. So you have co-working in this complex. You have yoga center, sports center. You have clubhouse here. So it's not for dancing. It's just for people that can communicate. So and they are also accepting crypto, and that is also saying that is innovative developer. So and we met them like in Bali and started to cooperate. So let's look on the two flexible investment strategies that you can make with our new property. As I said before, we are providing flexibility for our investors. And first strategy that you can have, it's rental income and then exit from this property. So you are investing in the property, then when it's built, you are starting getting the rent, and then you are making exit from these investments in USDT. So this is actually I would say, if you want to exit, faster, yeah, if you want to get your money and your profit as fast as possible, this is your strategy. So I would say that this can take from 1 to 5 months. I would say average 3, but anyway, so depends on how you want to invest later, yeah, how you want to invest after it. So you are deciding what's the strategy to choose. The second strategy is earning rent from this property, and then you can sell it in any time you want. Yeah, for example, how our clients is selling their tokens on secondary market. So they are investing ready to rent properties, and then just on secondary market at any time, just make an order and sell it. So this is the same. I would say you're investing construction stage, and then when it's already built, so you are starting getting the rate on 15%. So it's actually you have the capital growth, property growth. Yeah, so it's already your token will cost much more. And then so you are getting 15% APR in rental income. So the Nexa developer saying that it's 70% occupancy rate, so you will have this rate. That actually in Bali, this is, I would say, less than average, but as long as the property is already rented out, as higher occupancy rate they will have during the time. So it also depends on the marketing, on the company, who is rented out. So this is, I would say, pessimistic scenario that we can meet. So yeah, and you can choose, okay, if you want to exit as fast as possible, okay, like you are just pressing the button, okay, I want to make an exit, and as the property will be sold, so you will get your money back from every token you invested. Yeah, and so here is a calculation of our strategies. So first, this is a first strategy: rental income and exit. Yeah, so let's say we invest $10,000 in Nexa Sky Garden with APR 28.6 on 12 months. So the property value in 1 year will be $13,176. It's will so your unrealized profit will be 3,176. Then you will get the rental income and 50%, 15% early. Yeah, let's say on 5 months. Yeah, let's say it will be like super pessimistic scenario, that this property will be sold out in 5 months. So in these 5 months you will get $625 rental profit, and then in 5 months it's sold out, and then you will realize the profit 3,800. So it's actually ROI from this investment in 38% for 17 months. Yeah, so this is the first strategy. Let's look on the second strategy. When you are investing Nexa Sky Garden and you want to get the rental income from it for, I would say, 3 years, 36 months. In this case, so you are getting so this is capitalization. Why it's different here? Because 16.1%, this is actually capitalization, because when you invest your rental income every week, so you will get higher profitability. So it's transforming from 15 to 16.1. And so calculating the first part, capital appreciation, yeah, so you have from 10,000 to 13,000, then you will get the rental during 36 months. It will be 5,672. So total realized profit from this 43 months investment is 8,848. So it's actually 88% ROI. Yeah, so I would say payback period in this case will be in 5 years. About 5 years, you will get all your investment back, and so you will have the capital appreciated property. Yeah, so we have for it, you can calculate your the profitability on your investment in our calculator, so that we have on every property every property page. And yeah, let me show you how you can do it. Let me share my screen. Yeah, we can just open the page, and here, so we can see when you go down the investment calculator. Yeah, so you can, for example, set the, let's say, 1,000. Yeah, so you see the average APR, average token price, 10.76. You have months to exit, you have price per token on exit. So, and as you see that, for example, profitability is 30.3%. But as more amount you invest, actually, and you can see that profitability is decreasing because the price on the token is averaging. So you see now that this average price on the token is 10.95. Yeah, so that is important. Because of this, it's important to invest if you are already decide to invest. So it's important to invest in early stage as you can. So be ready for the pre-sale when pre-sale will start. So top up your account in advance. Just wait when you will see here the button invest. So it will in 23 hours, so it will actually start, and you can start to invest. Yeah, so this is you can see also information about this property. I also will share the link on the stop sharing. I will share the link here. You can also read it if somebody will didn't see the article that describing our property, so you can go through it and see a lot of details. So I will not spend time, to describing all these properties. So actually, we describe it quite good in this article. Yeah, so now I see we are almost 1 hour in our presentation. Let's go through to your questions. Yeah, so I will highlight the questions and the presentation, and then we will answer on it step by step. Okay, I see your comments first. As a matter of fact, till your asset token are not traded on DEX and then DEX or SEX, you cannot say it is liquid. The level we can say is it is less liquid or more liquid. So let's say I would not say that it's liquid like stocks, because so you have high liquidity on stock market and you can sell it just in seconds. On, for example, on our secondary market, you can sell it, I don't know, in minutes, yeah, or in hours. But it's much liquid that you have real property, yeah, that you need to sell it, I don't know, weeks or months. So it's that as I said, we are moving to and we are making this asset more and more liquid. That's why I cannot say that it's liquid on, I don't know, 70%. So it's liquid, depends on the demand on this asset. That's why, yeah, so it's have more liquidity levels than normal that properties that when you have, for example, full apartment or house, and you cannot sell it super fast. Yeah, let's move to another question. Pre-construction, free market price discovery, not the restricted hand coded price as it's right now on your secondary market. Actually, I'm not sure that I understand this question. If you can elaborate, what did you mean in this question? Because for me, I'm not sure that I clearly understand it. Yeah, Vladislav Kudzenka, if you wanna explain it a little bit more or in details, yeah, I can answer on it. How the Pavlo Ivasuta, how the developers audit happens? You stated on the website that the property is 1 kilometer from the beach, but the real distance on map is 2.2 kilometers. Is a quality audit if you don't know the location well. So we will check this information about this distance, yeah. But this is actually information also from developer, and I'm not sure that is something wrong with this information. So maybe you maybe you found maybe another place that can be similar, because it's Bali, so it's actually super I would say a wild place, and maybe the Google Maps you can show you something wrong. So yeah, we will check this information and let you know what is it wrong or not. If it's really wrong, so we will change it. But I don't think that is something. This is quite big difference, from the ocean. Yeah, let's go further. So how the property will be sold inside the service or outside as an entire property? inside the service. What do you mean by inside the service? So this can be sold. Yeah, I can explain how it can be sold. Actually, it can be sold in two ways. First, it can be sold before it's constructed. For example, the property is still in construction, but for example, we have buyer for this property, and you can make an exit immediately, after construction and or even before. The second way how it can be sold, it's moving when it's already built, so it's already moving to ready to rent property on marketplace, yeah, on the price that you can see on the page, yeah, the ending price. And then people who want to invest in ready to rent property with already clear profitability, and they are sure that is already built properties that generating the rent, and I would say that it's more conservative investors who is buying this property. So two ways, yeah. And I think it's more likely it will be sold in the second way, when you have property, it's already funded, it's already built, and it's moving to marketplace as a ready to rent property, and it's starting to selling as a ready to rent property in $50 per token. So it will be converted to another tokens. Let's go to another questions. Vladislav Gutsenko, the same incentivization mechanisms with price growth actually result in sales slowdown and eventually sell completely once a RRR decreases, risking the whole investment round to fail. What do you mean that is risky? So actually, we can see that the price, if it's slowing down, so if it's sell is slowing down, it's increasing the profitability, and people see it. People see that profitability is increasing in this property, and they are buying more and more. Yeah, so they is actually self optimizing mechanism. Okay, like if nobody buys the property, so the profitability will increase, and like people, when they can see it, they will buy it because of this profitability rate. That is actually was the main idea of this mechanism. That is will be, for example, okay, let's say here I will show you the our properties. For example, let's say here, yeah. So we have Tarian Dragon or Ecaverse Youth. The profitability when the sales, pre-sale started, it was 30, as I remember, in Tarian Dragon, it was 35 or 34%. Don't remember exactly. And Ecaverse, it also was 32%. So that actually now it's 23%. It's also 23%. And we see that this yes, it's increasing slowly, but as it's increasing, the people also are investing in on the more later stage. This is actually the main benefit of it. So it's this self stabilize the sales because of, and we don't need to push the sales until the end, because the people just see it, and more clients we have, they will just compare this profitabilities here on the properties, and they will decide, okay, I see that investment exit here is Q3, for example, 25, here is Q4 2026. Okay, and you thinking, okay, where you need what you want to wait more with the same profitability or wait less. So ROI is different, yeah, but you need to wait here in Tyrion Dragon case much longer. So you can choose here, for example, the investment exit is sooner. So, and you can see, okay, I want to invest the ROI, I would say minimal, but investment exit is very soon, and you can decide to invest, for example, in this property. So it depends on your strategy, depends on how much and for how long you can invest actually. Okay, let's go to the next question. More natural mechanism would be the price growth or decrease proportional on to demand proposal, same like free markets and sex index operate. Yes, Vladislav, you are totally right, and we are moving to it. We cannot make now the price in, I would say, in free sailing because we don't have enough level of demand and supply. So we should first stabilize the two sides. That's why so we are actually now not making, for example, how it's called, limit orders on secondary market. Yeah, so actually when you are selling the token, so you cannot set your price. When we have enough of customers, a lot of customers, so you will definitely can do it, and then you will have markets price that it will change from demand and supply. It depends on demand and supply. It will be everything in the future, but so it's also quite a lot of resources we need to spend on the development. So now we are focusing on optimizing your user experience. That's why so we are not pushing this system when you can trade like on sex on dex. So actually now it's like partly on dex because it's on smart contract. So it's actually p2p market on smart contract, just in limited in the price order. So you cannot set it like limit order. Yeah, I see quite a lot of question from our two Vladislav and Pavlo. Yeah, thank you for your questions. Yeah, let's move quickly through it. Maybe we can speed up a bit to answer more questions. I hope everyone knows the basic service rules. Okay, next. What about LLC? Do we already have the LLC for that property? Does investor have any proofs of the construction market other than just zero value tokens? So actually, LLC will be registered when the first stage of fundraising will be done. So we are not registered DAO LLC because actually when the property is built, so that after that, so this is moving to LLC company. Yeah, so actually this is actually we can make this LLC like in the early stage, but the thing is, so before the first stage is completed, this is don't make sense, for example, because it can be I don't know, like cancel it or so first stage, this is the stage where we see the market feedback, the feedback from our investors. And that's why, so we should not hurry up, to register the DAO LLC and making all this paperwork before we see the first stage is done. Okay, next questions from Vladislav. I believe not yet till the stage is completed and money batch transferred to the developer and ownership transferred to LLC. So if you have DApp, you can call to developers, you can speak with them and ask, okay, do you have the agreement with Binaryx platform? And so feel free to make your own research, and I appreciate if you would do it, because you can be sure about it. Everything is good. So till stage first, actually till stage first is not transferred to developers. It's actually, this is all money is holding on smart contract, and after the first stage, it just started moving to developers, and this is also have some process, how this money is moving to developers. Yeah, I hope I answered on your question. If not, just write in the chat. What should I explain more? The question from Pavlo: does the 15% APR is guaranteed by operating company for the first 1 or 2 years? It's not. It's not guarantee. It's a projection. So that is company management company doing uh, like, I would say they have experience, and they understand, okay, what is will be occupancy rate, and what can be profitability, what is the price per night, what is the price per month, and so on. So depends on their experience, they are building this projections. Yeah, and this is not guarantee. So for example, we have guarantee in our previous property Mountain Retreat. This property has 2 years guarantee, 8% profitability. Or we have guarantee on rental property Camora Living. This is Bali's property, 10.5% rental income. So this is also guarantee from the management company. In this case, we don't have guaranteed income, but you can rely on this projection from developers company. So if you will open the website, or you can make an inquiries to this developer and ask them to how they can explain why they have these numbers, but as I see, let's say, I hope I can share the screen also, and show I have some information. Let's say, yeah, this is in Notion. So this is material from developer, and they have here detailed information about so what is the rental agreement, what is the profitability, what is the average price for the night, the average occupancy rate, what is the growth in capitalization, and so on. So actually, we have a lot of information from the developers, and so if you have more I would say detailed question, just let us know, so we will ask developers about it, and come back to you. Yeah. One moment, stop. Let's go to the next questions. It's mine. Vladislav, checking on LLC registration timeline for both construction and market plans. None of previous construction projects have LLC. LLC, hence not confirmed ownership. Completed project in marketplace can lag for at least 4 months. For example, Camora. So marketplace is actually it's another product. Yeah. So you should understand that is when we launch the construction properties. So most of our clients start to invest in construction property because it's more interesting, and it's decreased the interest to rental property, and that is reflect, to the time to sale on Camora, for instance. But anyway, so it's generating rental income, and people who, for example, okay, they don't want to wait, for this real for the construction is, and they are just buying and getting this rental income from a marketplace. As for LC registration, so for example, in construction and marketplace, that actually not, for example, the mountain retreat, it has LLC company, and so now it was registered before. So this LLC company that already was registered in more than 1 year ago, and we are now changing the name of this for this company, and so that's actually registered. As for Camora Living, I should check. I don't remember now. Is it really created or not? But actually, so this is in our. We have one person who is responsible for this LLC company, and lawyers who is making this application for LLC company. So yeah, we will update the information. Maybe we didn't update the documents on some properties, so because a lot of things happening at the moment, and sometimes we just need to to add the document to our document section. Yeah, but no worries. So every LLC company, like for every property, is being registered, and so you will get the share of the company for sure. That's why we make this verification on our platform, that is confirming your ownership and confirming your real estate ownership. Regarding distance, I got the link to Google Map from the Nexa developer's Instagram page. Okay, that's good. So we will check this property. Maybe it was some content mistake from our content writer. So thank you for this note. So we will check. Could be. I can say that is information was brought from some source, so we will check this source and check, okay, why we have this source, and in Instagram they have another source. Yeah, definitely. Second, the next question, Vladislav Gudzenka. Secondary market with a fixed price is not a stable market. Liquid market require both sellers and buyers, but you are artificially interventing into price discovery and practically blocking the deal. See what government intrusion does to the market inefficiency. This is actually, you can be the adept of free market, and I clearly understand. I also want to, that it will be not limited somehow, but the reality is that we need to do it, because it's quite, I would say it's quite early stage product, so even secondary market. That's why we want to control it now, because it's early stage, and we want to be sure that everything going right. That's why we are interventing into the price, and yes, we are doing it intentionally. So the main things for us is that our investors can, there is some framework that's called jobs to be done, and in our case, uh, our clients can do this job. They can sell their tokens even like with small commissions, but they can do it. And there is we are making this job for our customers. In the future, it will work much better, much faster, but at the same time we are doing as we are seeing this is a right to controlling and limited somehow the secondary market. So I hope you understand this point. And yeah, just if you don't like it, you know, you can wait when this market will be in that condition that you need. But for now, so it's making their function. You can sell your property and sell it, I would say, quite fast. It's not as seconds, but you can do it in an hours. Sometimes it can be okay, depends on the amount of your order. Sometimes it can be a bit longer, but you can do it and exit your investment, get your money back, and do with it what you want. Okay, the next question. Sorry, Andrew, but the failure to upload legal documents for 4 months is a lame excuse and really hurting your reputation. Not believable. So, so you actually our product is about trust, about you can see a lot of things that is not happening, for example, yeah, and not meet your expectation. But the end of the day, so if you invest in real estate with us, you are believing as us as a team, you are believing us that we are doing the platforms that we are doing it as good as we can. So actually that's why we are creating the chat with our investors, and you can come to us with any question you have, with any doubts you have, and we will answer on it. We can make a call with you if you have doubts, and explain what is with LLC on that property that you didn't see, for example. And yeah, so it's, I would say, like you can pick on everything in any product. And so in the end of the day, this is a question: are you trusting us or not? So I hope if you are coming to this presentation, so you have some level of interest in, yeah, to us or to the property. So and like if you have any doubts, just let us know. Just write your doubts in the chats, and I am asking you to do it, because as many times you write it, so we will fix it much faster. So I hope we will meet your expectation more and more, and yeah, I can say you that we are not ideal, and we have bugs in our product, because we are building it and we are trying to do the best for you. And it will be better and better every day. And so we are working quite hard, that you will see all information or without any bugs, and that's why we are doing the surveys for you, and to understand, okay, what is not enough, for instance. Yeah, in our last survey, it was a question: do you have enough information that we provide for a property? So it's related to your question, and now, so we are making the analysis of your answers, and to provide more and more better product, to improve the product, to improve communication, and so everything step by step. I understand your comments, I understand your questions. Thank you for it. And yeah, we will do it better, and thank you that you are right in it. So if you have any other question, I see that is was the last question that we have at the moment. So if you have more questions, we are almost 1.5 hour online. So if you have more questions, guys, so just let us know in our Telegram chat, and we will answer on it. We will answer on it quite fast. Yeah, by this time, so I hope everything is answered. Yeah, I see the last yeah, comments from Pavlo. Thank you for your answer and your time. It was super helpful. Yeah, thank you guys, you too. So I hope that you will be really enjoy our product. So now, yeah, it can have some, things that is cannot work out, because we are fixing a lot of things. But we are here, so that's why we are making this online presentation. We have chats, we have surveys. So we are building actually the product of the future. That's why we are trying, to do a lot. Yeah. Thank you for attention. Thank you for your time. And we will see you soon. I think it will be not so long when we are not in live session. So after the vacation time in August, so we are now starting to plan a lot of sessions, a lot of AMA sessions as well, or partnership. And so we will see each other. We will see each other more and more in the future. Thank you for your time and have a great evening, and see you soon. Bye bye.